bebenta ang lechong gawa ko. Haya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, haya! TM is the key! Thank you, ma'am. Racket Ascenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko. Haya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, haya! TM is the key!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now here in the grand finals day of the United Gamers Guild Axie Pro Tournament Season 2. I am Invictum. Together here with me is Tio Paul, and we are gonna be your shoutcasters for the lower brackets here. Lunatic of UGG versus Cha of NXP.
Let's go! Again, best of 5 series between these two great players, Lunatic from UGG and Cha from NXP. And whoever loses this one, of course, will have to bid goodbye. Will have to be the 4th placer. This first matchup for this day number 8, is of course the lower bracket semifinals.
And here we go again, Lunatic versus Cha here. Both of them are very commendable players. Both of them are hungry for that victory. They want to get back onto the top, get their vengeance against those who have defeated them and brought them down to the lower levels here. And now they have that chance, and they are 2 wins away from getting to that grand finals. But before that happens, we would like to thank our co-presenter here, TM, the nation's leader in affordable telecommunication. Sa mahang Pinaeasy moments, TM is the key.
And of course, without our major sponsors, this tournament would not be possible. We have BitKeep and Board Punks of Society.
Yup, and speaking of BitKeep here, we would also like to introduce to you our giveaway coming in from BitKeep here, which is worth 78,000 pesos or 1,500 USDT. Now all you have to do is download the BitKeep app, wait for the post with regards to the raffle, comment down below your BitKeep wallet, and you'll already have a chance to be one of the 30 lucky winners of that 50 USDT. Again, this is your last and final chance to join this giveaway, so do not miss out.
Do not miss out indeed. And of course, aside from BitKeep, we also have a prize coming in from Board Punks of Society. They have chipped in BPOS number 2182, the UGG Axie Pro Tournament Champions Prize.
And that is not all. Of course, we will also be giving away this scholarship and that amazing sweatshirt to some lucky winners here. All you have to do is go to the UnitedGamers.gg. Again, UnitedGamers.gg website to get information with regards to its mechanics and instruction as well.
And don't forget, this is also a pin post on United Gamers Guild official Facebook page. So go ahead, check it out. Do what needs to be done, because we are about to start our day number 8 between Lunatic and Cha.
And that is it. Here is 180 excess total prize pool for those who are within the top 8. Now we have secured the top 4 here. So 7 to 8 will get 5, 5th to 6 will get 10 AXS, 4th will get 15, 3rd will get 25, 2nd will get 40, and of course our grand champion on top of that NFT token coming in from Board Punks of Society will also get 70 AXS.
So to say it or to make it short, this battle between Lunatic and Cha is gonna be a battle for the 10 AXS difference.
Of course.
Because whoever wins this one still has a chance, of course, to make it up to the grand finals. But the 4th placer will just bid goodbye. We'll have 15 AXS if I'm not mistaken. The 3rd would have 25, so it's like a battle of 10 AXS for this one. A best of 5 series once again, but do not forget, our grand finals is gonna be a best of 7 series.
A best of 7 series. Actually, that is not gonna be the first time we'll be witnessing a best of 7. We witnessed one just the day before, but here is today's schedule. Here is our lineup for the grand finals day. That's gonna be Lunatic versus Cha, Ruev versus Shroom, the loser of Series 2 versus the winner of Series 1, and of course, winner of Series 2 versus winner of Series 3.
Yep, and we can say that this is like the quarterfinals for us, Lunatic and Cha, Ruev and Shroom as well. It's like not really like the quarterfinals because that is the upper bracket. And guys, we would like to say that whoever wins this one, Ruev versus Shroom, would have a 1-0 advantage on the grand finals. So meaning he just needs to win. Whoever wins it only needs to win 3 more games on the grand finals.
Yup, and that is a lot of battles to be had, of course. That also means that they will be even more competitive and even more fiery when it comes to that grand finals moment. And of course, let's go back to the topic at hand here. Just Lunatic of UGG versus Cha of NXP. Now, both of these players have shown commendable fortitude and of course commendable focus on their battles, on their opponents. No matter who they were up against, they managed to defeat them even though they were on the lower bracket, which gave them that certain pressure of being able to be removed from the battle with just one major mistake. Now, Lunatic here actually went against DC Boy, and Cha here went against Pam and Rice. Both of those players were once the top contenders for the grand finals.
And take note, Cha also beat the Creator Cup champion, Hezelia, of course. But let's go back. Let's try to do a recap of what happened on just the previous series. Lunatic faced Endar with a 3-1 win.
Ooh, a 3-1 win. Again, that is not something that you can sleep on. Again, Lunatic here by battling Endar. Endar is one of the most famous players as well in the Axie Infinity esports scene, and he is not an easy opponent, by no means an easy opponent to deal with. He is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful, and yet Lunatic here proved that he is stronger and better towards this Season 2.
And remember, I made a champion prediction between the casters. And 5 of you, including you in Victim.
I was part of those five shoutcasters that gave a very bold prediction on who might be one of the grand finalists. And I said Endar, and yet he went down. In a 3-1 lead.
So most likely those who voted for Endar are now rooting for Lunatic, because Lunatic was the one who beat Endar here. But of course, let's look at the questions, the Q&A from Lunatic. Aside from you, who do you think could win the championship? Everyone from the top 8 deserves to win. That is his answer.
And how is his experience so far in the tournament? And he says here that it is always fun competing here thanks to UGG. And of course, he is also having a lot of fun, a lot of happiness is being gained because of those battles that make him breathless. Allows that oxygen to escape his lungs and essentially put him on that crucial moment where he just knows that if he makes one mistake, if he makes one error, he might lose his opportunity for the trophy that he is hungry for.
This is the only man that can that won't breathe, or that can hold his breath for 5 to 6 minutes. Because he says here that he can only breathe right after the game. And any interesting facts about Lunatic, he only says here, his only statement here is to leave raisins alone. Do not mix it with any food that he wants to eat.
Basically, he's not a hater of raisins. He likes raisins, just not with other food. He wants to eat it on its own. And menudo, macaroni salad, giniling, and embutido, all of those Filipino dishes, Filipino delicacies. He wants those without the raisins.
Yep, that's right. And let's take to know his opponent. Of course, it is none other than Cha from Next Play. And as far as I can remember, Cha is the one who is from the underground.
The underground Axie tournaments here. But before we get to know more about Cha here, looks like we're gonna be knowing them first within the battlefield. There's Lunatic going in with that Battle Dusk, that Wooden Stub, Bug Splat, the Goda, of course, and that Cattail. Now, the mid lane here is a mech with the Acronaut, Cracknut, Throw Balloon, and the Machine Gun Bird with the Peacemaker, Egg Bob, the Tri-Feather, and the Risky Feather.
Of course, Cha on the other hand has the signature AAP lineup of Season 20. The God Aqua on the back, Arco, Revenge Arrow for the mid line. That is not a Scarab for Cha. And then a signature God Dusk for the front. Now, what is the winning condition here for Cha? Those speed mechanics that can outspeed the bird will be crucial for Cha. However, for Lunatic, he needs to time those egg bombs well. He needs to burst through the front as soon as he can.
True, and at the same time, he needs to make sure that he maximizes the potential of that balloon and that mech on its own. Because once that dusk goes down, his mid lane will only need, or Cha here will only need 3 cards to essentially take down that mech. Now we are going into round 2. They both skipped on round 1 here. Lunatic already having that egg bomb, which is very crucial in this type of lineup. Now we are going for a burst here. That's going to be a scale dart going in. 1-1-12, followed here by a setup with the risky fish, attacked up, revenge arrow, and the acro. Now he will be going in first, but Lunatic is still not done here. There's going to be double nutcrack, followed by an acro, and here comes the finisher for that dust. A cattail and a critical using that Goda.
It's a no turn for Lunatic's front line here, and Cha is not wasting any time here. The egg bomb play won't be there because that Aqua from the mid line has the Arco. It is faster than a bird, and that's why he wasn't able to lure the damage out of it. Now
this is really crucial here. That's gonna be a fear, and the finisher there was the revenge arrow going in. A missile goes in with the risky feather, followed by a tri-feather here, the egg bomb, and another tri-feather. That's gonna be enough to take down that Aqua, but the God Aqua is now alive, kicking and angry. Here comes a burst coming in from Lunatic.
Let's go. Will this be enough from Lunatic? The tri-feather plus the risky feather. No! 10 HP left for Cha, and is now setting it up with a koi, with a skill dart, and he will be the first to attack on the next round.
And here comes round 6. Cha is going in full force. Here comes an army of skill darts. Lunatic goes down. The moon has set and the sun is rising for Cha.
The momentum is real for Cha from the 3-0 win he had yesterday against Axionic, the one who was undefeated before day number 7. He just beat Lunatic on our game number 1.
Ooh, and right now, again, this is a best of 5 series.
It is.
And right now, Lunatic still has a margin or a space for errors here. But Cha here with that 1-point lead is already putting a lot of pressure on Lunatic, especially knowing full well that they are already on the semifinals of that of this lower bracket. Now we are gonna be witnessing here Lunatic with no lineup change. Cha changing lineups with the double Goda, double Bug Splat, double Lunge, and the double Cattail. And that God Bug waiting behind enemy lines here with that surprise, or with that grub surprise, that Sticky Goo, that Blood Taste, and the Twin Needle. And now there's gonna be a lot of damage putting in on that Dusk, followed by here double lunges and that Bug Splat as well. That Dusk is still alive, and he will be able to dish damage here with a critical 203 damage for that Dusk, 101 HP remaining.
First critical of the day belongs to Lunacrit, of course. And now Lunatic has those 2 nutcrackers for that mech. He can do a no-turn for this frontline Dusk of Cha. However, the Cha doesn't have any energies left. He can just skip it out, or he can risk it just like this, and it is a risk he was willing to take, and he paid for it.
And he did pay for it. Now Lunatic here is gonna be putting a balloon on that Dusk, but Cha is actually using that grab surprise to destroy the front lane here, but still alive though. And now Lunatic is in full power to use those Nutcrack and Nut Throw cards. But I think he will be saving these cards up for that God Bug.
That's right. Here comes our Goda, because that is the first Axie to attack. That is from Cha, and the grab surprise as well won't cast any fear because that mech is not shielded. Here comes our 4 Nutcrackers to crack this Dusk of Cha, and that's it. It goes down on round number 4. Now what will Lunatic do?
This is gonna be a fear put on that Godbug. Again, he used up all of his not crack and not throw cards there, but I think this is gonna be enough to take down that mech. Now it's gonna be a 1v1 situation between the machine gun bird and that Godbug. This is a weaponry of mass destruction versus a deity, Peacemaker, Egg Bomb, Tri-Feather, and the Risky Feather, but Cha is still alive. Sticky Goo, Blood Taste, followed by a Twin Needle. Still not gonna be enough to take down Lunatic here. Now he will be able to use 4 cards again here for Lunatic.
Let's see, that was a miscalculation from Lunatic. Right now, round 7, double Tri-Feather. This will pop the stun from the Sticky Goo. That is, the Peace Treaty didn't connect. It was just the Risky Feather. Now Cha goes for the kill. A 2-0 win for Cha.
That was a very, very interesting match there because Lunatic still saved 1 energy by the time that it went down to that last and final round for game number 2. He still had 1 energy. Instead of using that Egg Bomb, he used instead those Tri-Feathers, which was very interesting considering he needed a lot of damage and he was so close. So close to victory if he managed to proc that stun early on using that possible Tri-Feather, or rather the Risky Feather, and then dodge with that Tri-Feather followed by an Egg Bomb and the Peacemaker, he would have managed to at least possibly kill Cha. But I think what happened there was Lunatic was hoping that Cha wouldn't have enough damage cards against his bird. But with that bird already on low health, already going down from the skies, he needed that, or he managed, or he forgot that bugs are well prepared against any type of bullets that a machine gun bird can dish out.
Yep, that's right. I agree. Couldn't agree more on that insight. But of course, that is where experience comes in.
True.
For Lunatic, he didn't calculate the damage enough just for him to be able to dodge those stuns. Remember, that was 2 rounds in a row wherein he miscalculated the stun from the Sticky Goo. And Lunatic, the most stubborn player that we have here, is not really changing his lineup.
This is very interesting. Lunatic, like Tio Paul mentioned here, is not changing any lineups here. And Cha here predicting that would happen. Cha went in with the same lineup. And of course, shout out to you, Stewart. And shout out to Sky Mavis for making Axie Infinity, of course, and for giving us this esports grant. Now, let's go back to the topic at hand here. Lunatic versus Cha. 2-0 lead. Lunatic is now feeling a lot of pressure against Cha here. That's going to be a cattail opener. Lunatic here wouldn't be using any sort of beast or bug cards though, but he will have 1 energies destroyed by Cha.
Yep, that's right. And Lunatic will have 4 energies by the next turn. Cha will also have 4. This is gonna go between the frontline Dusk, which is faster. Of course, it was on favor of Cha, and Cha can deliver a no turn against this Dusk. It just depends on what cards will be drawn by Lunatic on that frontline Dusk.
What Lunatic needs to do here, but hold that thought, that's gonna be a cut tail followed by a Goda, 1 energy destroyed, bug splat as well, 129 damage. What Lunatic needs to do here is force a 1v2 situation between that God Bug, that bird, and that mech. Now that Egg Bomb play will be really crucial in defeating that God Bug, but hold that thought. Again, this is gonna be a Nutcrack, 43 HP remaining, and here comes a Goda, a Scale Lunge, and that Bug Splat still alive, 5 HP, but here comes the finisher. That Dusk is now going to sleep. 2v3 situation.
1 energy was wasted there from Cha. Quite a miscalculation, but he was expecting that front Dusk will shield up, and Lunatic didn't use any cards on that one. He just used 2 Nutcrackers, and that was a safe play from Lunatic. Right now, he will have 3 by the next round, but he's not drawing those Nutcrackers anymore.
And here comes the Egg Bomb. And I fear on that mid lane, of course, that's just gonna be a cattail though. Now Lunatic here again needs to force a 1v2 situation, but I don't think Cha will allow that to happen. Here comes a Peacemaker followed by another Peacemaker. 119 times 2, an acrobatic, another acrobatic. Yes, it is enough, just right amount of damage with that balloon pop, and Cha here will be able to put a fear there. Double Twin Needle, 41, and another 82 damage coming in from that the second Twin Needle. 57 HP for that make, but now he will just be going in for a skip here. Now still alive, that God bug, and now it's down to 1v1 situation.
Let's see, will Lunatic get the damage right now? Good calculation. No, it's still not good for Lunatic against that Sticky Ghoul, but right now, chat doesn't have those cards.
Oh, critical!
Happens here!
Oh,
20 HP left for Lunatic.
The machine gun is jamming, but here comes another burst. Lunatic with the Peacemaker, Tri-Feather, Egg Bomb Artillery Strike with a critical! Lunacrit is doing it! 1-2! Here we go! Looks like Lunatic is not out of the battle yet, and he still wants that hunger, or he still wants that trophy. He still hungers for victory, but again, Cha is still in the position of power. Lunatic still needs to win 2 games in a row.
We have ourselves a game here. 2 in a row for Lunatic, 1 win away from Cha. Will this be a reverse sweep? Or will Cha get it on game number 4? We are not sure. Nobody can tell because a lot can still happen. But of course, Lunatic, I think for me, he needs to change his lineup here. Or if that actually that Bird Mech plan is like his comfort pick.
True.
And he is comfortable enough to use it 3 times
though?
in a row, and he will switch it up. Right now, this is a good choice for Lunatic, an Indus Bird, an Immortal Plant on the mid line. But of course, when it comes to a 1v1 situation here later on, that is going to be the Bird versus this plant of Lunatic. Probably, of course, but let's take a look at the speed, the ID of those birds first. First one that would go is from Cha. So he has that advantage, and Lunatic cannot take advantage of the egg bomb play from the bird.
And right now, Lunatic's key to victory here is that egg bomb play yet again. And the same goes for Cha here. Lunatic needs to force a 1v1 situation with that God bug, and the same goes for that bug. Now, Cha here actually has a bit of an advantage because of that blood taste being stronger against plants. But Lunatic here can disable that using the numbing liquation. And now we are going into round number 1. That's going to be a bug splat followed by 2 go dust. No energies destroyed though, but he will be able to draw cards because of that cattail. Wooden stab pierces through that armor. Bug splat, another critical from Cha here. Both of them are manifesting their god deities, their gods of crits within them.
Both players here will have 2 energy by the next round. Lunatic can opt to skip it out because that dust is already as good as dead, and that is what Cha will do. Lunatic will have 4 energies later. Cha will only have 2.
2 indeed, and right now Lunatic here is just going for a card draw plus that damage 132, and here comes a blood taste, heals back up, tries to destroy that plant, cuts it off from the roots. 2 last stand bars though, but here comes Cha with the burst down. That's gonna be Tri-Feathers, another one, egg bomb strike here going down, Peacemaker, and another critical missile as well, and a well calculated twin needle will take down that plant. And now we are going into round number 5. Another Tri-Feather here. Cha is hoping to destroy that bird, but before that happens, Lunatic is going in with the hair daggers. Peacemaker, another Peacemaker, still not enough though because of that Sticky Gustan.
Cha is doing it. He'll have 4, but he doesn't have the cards for the bird as of now. Lunatic will not get the kill on that bug, and now Lunatic needs to think this through.
But now here comes another egg bomb. The egg goes down. The Peacemaker stabs with the risky feather. Lunatic is out of this tournament. Cha will be taking the victory and will be going to the lower bracket finals.
Cha with eyes in his veins. A 3-1 win for Cha.
Ice cold killer.
Wow.
Right there, he is now the grand finalist, or rather the finalist of the lower bracket. He still needs to fight one more opponent though before he can go to the grand finals.
This is where the ID of the bird comes in. If only Lunatic's bird is the first to go through, Lunatic can bait out that attack from the bird of Cha, but unfortunately, Cha's bird has the lower ID. They both have the same HP, and Lunatic, I was about to say earlier that Lunatic needs to bait out damage from to his bird on the early game. Why? Because the lower HP he gets, the faster he gets against that bird from Cha. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to do that because he drew the egg bomb. I think that was already round 3 or 4. It was too late for him because Cha already had enough energy to burst down the bird, and that's it for him.
He needed to make sure that that bird will be able to survive throughout the latter rounds. But again, he did manage to do so, but at the cost of his plant, which was what he needed to do. He needed to ensure that the plant would be able to go against the bug on a one-on-one situation.
Yep.
But again, even if that didn't happen, looks like the god of crits is right now on the side of Cha here. Luna Crit has been abandoned by his manifestations, and Cha is now going into the finals of the lower bracket. Again, congratulations here to Cha, and very commendable display of skills coming in from Lunatic. We hope to see you on the next few tournaments here, and of course, I know you will still keep that hunger within you, and I hope that you use that as fuel for your drive for that tournament. Now, again, this tournament, that match alone would not be you wouldn't be able to witness that match alone without TM, the nation's leader in affordable telecommunication. Sa mga pina-easy moments, TM is the key.
And big thanks to our major sponsors here. We have Board Punks of Society, and of course, BitKip that does have a giveaway. Of course, this is the BitKip 4 Kips activity. You have a chance to win $50 worth of USDT. That is 2,600 pesos worth of USDT. All you need to do is download the BitKip wallet, download the BitKip app, and keep yourself posted on United Gamers Guild social media pages, and you have a chance to win $50 worth of USDT. That is all you need to do. We already selected winners since March 31, and this is gonna go through until April 3.
Of course, and that is not all. Board Punks of Society here is also ensuring that our champion will win more than just AXS. Now, Board Punks of Society will be giving out BPOS number 218 to the United Gamers Guild Axie Pro Tournament champion as part of his or her prize. And that will be on top of that AXS, which will be coming in from the 180 AXS total prize pool. Now, the 7th and 8th will get 5 AXS, 5th to 6th will get 10, 4th to 15 will get, or 4th will get 15, 3rd will get 25, 2nd will get 40, and the 1st and our grand champion will get 70.
And that 4th placer is now secured by Cha, of course. The 3rd placer, we don't know yet, but what we know is, of course, we have a lot of giveaways here. Scholarship and the sweatshirt giveaway care of United Gamers Guild. Check out unitedgamers.gg for more info on how to join this giveaway.
Let's go. And of course, that will be the end of our very first series. But that is not the end for today's super amazing matches.
Yep.
We still have a lot of matches to behold. And I am Invictum. Together here with me is Tio Paul. And we will be right back.
Rocket Ascenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko! Hi-ya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Serve 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta Rocket! Hi-ya! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, haya! TM is the key! Thank you, ma'am. Racket Ascenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko! Haya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, haya! TM is the key!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the United Gamers Guild Axie Pro Tournament Season 2. Now for our second series, we are gonna be witnessing the battle between the Chosen Ones. Let's go. I'm Invictum. Together here with me is
Trinil, and this is the Series 2 Upper Semi-Finals versus Ruev and Shrooms of the Chosen Ones.
Here we go again, another best of 5 series here. Upper bracket semi-finals. Whoever goes down here will be battling it out against Cha. And of course, Ruev or Shroom will be waiting for that grand finals on their own throne.
Yes,
now,
and before that, of course, we would like to thank our co-present TM, the nation's leader in affordable telecommunications. Sa mahang pinaisang moments, TM is the key.
And that is not all that we would like to thank. Of course, we would also like to thank Board Punks of Society and BitKip for making this event possible. Without you guys, we wouldn't be witnessing this amazing matches, this amazing players battle it out for the total prize pool of 180 AXS.
And speaking of BitKip, all the viewers out there, you have a chance to win 1,500 USDT or 78,000 pesos worth of USDT. Just download BitKip wallet and wait for the raffle on our page and just comment your BitKip wallet and you have a chance to win 50 USDT.
Of course, this giveaway will be going for March 31, April 1, 2, and 3. Basically, this is the very last day that you'll be able to join this giveaway. So don't miss out and download BitKip now. Of course, that is not all of the giveaways that we will be giving you viewers. There is also a giveaway coming in from UGG, which is our scholarship and this amazing sweatshirt giveaway here. For more information, if you are interested, do go to the unitedgamers.gg website and get your slot for the scholarship or get that sweatshirt.
And speaking of prize, Board Punks of Society will be adding a NFT to be given to the champions of this tournament, number 218. So the champion will not only get AXS, and he will be also getting an NFT courtesy of Board Punks of Society.
Let's go. And speaking of prizes here, we are now going to witness here the 180 AXS total prize pool. We have 7 to 8 here will be getting 5 AXS, 5th to 6 will get 10, 4th will get 15, 3rd will get 25, 2nd will get 40, 1st will get 70 AXS. And again, that Board Punks of Society number 218. And this is not all they'll be getting. They'll also be indoctrinated into our Hall of Fame here, which you always see during our introduction to everyday series, everyday matches. And now, that is not all. Of course, you will also gain that bragging rights.
Correct. And now, speaking of third, Cha securing the third place on this tournament, getting a 25. 25. How much is that?
25.
But enough of that, of course, Cha. Moving on to our series for this day. Second series, best of 5, Ruev of Chosen One versus Shroom. No bias, of course. I'm Shroom side. He is undefeated until now.
Actually, yeah, now that you have mentioned it, Shroom here has never been defeated once throughout this tournament, despite all of the amazing players that he has fought against. Of course, Ruev here has been defeated some on some battles, but still, he is still on the upper bracket, and that speaks for itself. Again, this is a battle between brothers, both from the same guild. They are the chosen ones for the upper bracket, but only one can truly be chosen.
And if ever one of them will be advancing, of course, one of them will be advancing, they will have a +1 waiting on the grand finals today.
Here we
That
go.
is huge, right?
That is
+1.
indeed huge. Again, if you get into that grand final slot, you already have 1 point advantage over your opponent. That means on the best of 7 series,
It's like it's gonna be like best of 6.
You only need to win 3 more games, essentially, to get that victory. Now, Ruev here says that aside from him, he also thinks that Shroom from the Chosen Ones can get that championship if he is not lucky enough to get there. But at least, essentially, he wants at least one of his guildmates to represent their guild. The thing is,
they both represent the Chosen
Yup,
Ones.
they are now going against each other. What an interesting twist of events here. But what did he say here for his experience so far in the tournament?
Of course, honestly, I'm pressured and nervous lately. I'm not used to this kind of big tournament. I'm also feeling proud of myself that I managed to get here.
There we go.
This moment is a very big achievement for Ruev and the Chosen Ones, of course.
I do agree with you on that. Again, Ruev here is not someone that you can sleep on. He didn't stick to the upper bracket without the right amount of skills and the right amount of assets within him. Now, he also says that he is not finishing his energy. That's why he is here.
He's not getting...
he's not doing his quota.
He's not doing his quota. Hello, manager.
Oh, hello, Chosen Ones. But I guess Chosen One here, the Chosen Ones here, of course, gave him the permission to not finish his energies. He does need to rest. He does need to focus on his matches on this tournament and ensure.
I think he's not finishing his energies because he is going with his friends, battling each other,
true.
practicing.
The scrimmages. True.
With the scrim. And now, Shroom, aside from Shroom, who Shroom think could win this tournament? I think Endar or Ruev because they really give their best in this tournament. But unfortunately, Endar, of course, is not in this tournament anymore. But Ruev, the answer of this both of these people, man. Ruev, Shroom, Ruev.
They want their guild essentially to win. They want to represent their guild, and even if it isn't them, they want their brother to win for them and carry that flag all the way to the grand finals. Now, Shroom has been granted a great experience so far here in this tournament, and that is due to our amazing production and of course the UGG as well.
And of course, the second question on Shroom is, what's your experience so far in this tournament? Or how it's been a great experience so far? Of course, you're at the semifinals of the upper bracket.
True. And of course, can you share any interesting facts about you that is not known to many, including your fans? He is really forgetful sometimes, and he really likes the trilogy of the Da Vinci Code. And I guess...
Did you watch the Vinci Code?
Did you?
No.
I didn't.
Only the Ring. Trilogy of the Ring.
The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings, yeah. And actually, I do know that the Da Vinci Code is one of the most amazing books out there and one of the most amazing series. And that goes to show why Shroom is also one of the most competitive players here in the Axie Pro Tournament Season 2. But now we are going into game number 1 here. Ruev is going in with that triple launch team.
That scary launch.
No.
For now, I'm seeing Shroom is at this advantage and
A huge
might
disadvantage.
get his first lose in this tournament.
But again, we cannot count out Shroom here. He might just have the right type of cards and the right type of
Correct.
setups against Ruev. Now let's break it down. That's gonna be a Bug Splat, Scaly Lunge, Goda, Cattail, Scaly Lunge, Goda, Bone Sail, Bone Sail and Cattail. Now that back lane will be the most essential part here with that Why So Serious, that Lunge, that Scarab Curse, and the Luna Absorb. Now going into round 1, that's gonna be a Scaly Lunge, 141 damage, another Scaly Lunge here coming in from Ruev, 152, followed by a Why So Serious. Now, Shroom here actually only used a Cattail.
But Cattail doesn't have any advantage on that because it's a reptile card, not a bug card or a beast card.
True. And right now, Shroom here is in a bit of a pickle, but he still has the advantage over energy. Now, he does have that God Aqua with the right amount of setups between that mid lane and that back lane Aqua, he might just force a 1v2 situation here, which is really crucial for defeating that God Reptile or that back lane Reptile. But before that, Shroom here is going in with a double grab surprise followed by a bug splat here. Now it's down to a 2v1 situation. 2v3 situation rather.
2v3, he needs to get this dust, of course, but here comes the energy control with the Goda. No energy on the side of Shroom, but again, there's the double tail. No Goda anymore, of course, so he can manage his energies. Now, Shroom has the 4 energies now, but the damage of that scary lounge, 174!
They are barbecuing Shroom right now, giving him a run for his money. Shroom going in with the double Cocos here, attacks up, goes in with the scale dart, followed by Crimson Water. Not gonna be enough though, but I think this will be the finisher for that mid lane. Exactly calculated with that Scarab Curse. Now it's down to a 1v2 situation, but at the same time with that Scarab Curse as well, they will be going for a 1v1. Now
1 versus 1, and now there's no energy on the side of Shroom, but Ruev, of course, with the why so serious, getting his HP back, 125 heal. Now there's this Scarab, and Ruev with the energy, and Shroom will just surrendered. Shroom first lose in this tournament against Ruev.
Ruev, the very first man here, the very first player here in this tournament to prove that gods do bleed, even those who have been chosen. And right now, Ruev is in the driver's seat. He has that 1-point advantage over Shroom, and at the same time, though, the Shroom here still has a lot of room to cover, still has a lot of room for errors. He can still get back onto the game, but he is now feeling the pressure because again, this is his very first loss, and he already lost from the lineups alone.
And for sure, Shroom will adjust his team versus Ruev, but of course, Ruev one step ahead. I think he will change his team versus Shroom, adjusting team versus that triple scary lounge.
True. Shroom here might possibly go for a double jumping poison team if he thinks Ruev wouldn't change lineups. But now,
But what is the counter on triple or double poison team?
Possibly a triple, or rather a very powerful burst team, which is a possible bird mech plant rather, or bird mech dusk. That is a good counter against Shroom here, and as well as a discard team. A discard team, a bug Pocky team here. But now, again, Ruev here might just go for that prediction. He might predict that Shroom will be using a double jumping poison team and go for a discard team or a possible powerful burst team.
The mind games start here with game 2. We are waiting for in game 2 in Ruev versus Shroom because they're changing their lineup. Thinking what lineup should I use, of course, to win this game 2.
They have gotten this far without being defeated. Shroom here has never been defeated. This is the very first time that he is tasting a loss. That means it can make or break him, or it can actually affect his mindset, his status, his mental status here on this game. He needs to ensure that he wouldn't be rattled.
Yes, and let's check the bracket. If ever Cha, Cha didn't fight against, I think, Ruev and Shroom on the upper bracket.
I don't think he did. But now, again, Cha is waiting for the finals on the lower bracket here. We are now going into game number 2. Shroom versus Ruev. Ruev with 1-point advantage here. Ruev is going in with that mech, with the Acro double Nutcrack and Nut Throw, and that balloon. Now the mid lane here has the Chitin Jump, Blue Moon, that Clamshell, and the Crimson Water, followed here by that Bottle Bug with the Wooden Stab, Bug Splat, that Cattail, and the Goda. Now Shroom here has that Bird Bug Dusk.
Speaking of Bird Bug Dusk, Ruev with the advantage again with the Shrimp on the middle and on the back lane with that mech versus the God Bug of Shroom.
True. Ruev here just needs to ensure that it would boil down to a 1v2 situation here between that mech
Oh,
and that
here comes the
Godbug.
jump!
Oh, round two
jump!
jump! Here we go, but Shroom is going in first with that egg bomb followed by a Peacemaker and that risky feather, but here comes Ruev with the jump again. That's gonna be a chitin, clamshell, crimson water, scale dart for the finisher. That bird is going down with that sphere as well on that dust. That Goda will be missing, followed here by that bug splat.
And the last stand is there. Now here comes the Cattail. Of course, he will be getting one card on that Twin Tail on that mech. And now here comes the barrage on Ruev with the clamshell plus the crimson plus the double knot. This dust is dead. Now 2 versus 1. Shroom, will he get this aqua? I think not. No damage at all, but 126 HP remaining on Ruev.
Here comes a
He will
blood
just pass.
taste followed by that grub surprise. Now, Ruev has a lot of energy here and he's going in with the nut throw here. Gets his actually no stun.
go!
Acrobatic followed by a
Whoa!
throw, nut throw and that nut crack. Ruev will be
What's
getting his
happening?
second point here. Now, again, Ruev with another win, with another taste of that godly blood of Shroom. Shroom right now is shaking. He is cowering in his boots. But of course, this is not the end for him. He still has 1 point left. And he still has that error, or rather, actually, he doesn't have any margin of error here now. He needs to make sure that he will be winning 3 games in a row if he wants Ruev to go down to the lower brackets.
Man, Ruev destroying Shroom on that game. I mean, Shroom didn't even throw his
True,
sticky
true.
goo
True.
on that round. It's questionable, of course, but I think Shroom knows that Ruev has all the cards that he needs in able to burst him down. Mech versus Bug, of course, with the advantage of energy, even though there's no zero card on Ruev Mech. He's still able to get that God Bug of Shroom. And Shroom will be, I think, one more game will be going down versus Cha. And Cha, of course, the dark horse of this tournament. Is so hot.
I do agree with that. Again, that sticky goo would have been really crucial in the survivability of that God Bug. But again, I think Shroom there was hoping to defeat the mech early on before it even gets the chance to get those fears and get those. I think what happened there was Shroom was expecting that Ruev would go for 1 damage card followed by a balloon and then 2 damage cards to dodge that stun, and that is what Shroom hoped. But again, Ruev managed to predict perfectly what Shroom was gonna do here, and now we are going to be witnessing a discard team here versus that triple scary launch team. Now Ruev here is going in with that again, the triple scary launch, that double Godas, that double Cattails, blood bone sail, that bug splat, and triple launch. That that backline also has the Why So Serious, that Scarab Curse, and the Luna Absorb.
Now Ruev changing into his main team, and Shroom getting a discard card, which is we talked about earlier.
True. But again, this discard team is strong against the lineup of the poison teams. But now Ruev here is just gonna be using one Cattail here, a minimal critical strike there. Now Shroom still has the advantage here when it comes to the damages, because all of this card, most of his cards are bug in nature, bug in class, and his opponents are all dusks and reptiles. Now he has that 15% additional damage advantage over Ruev, but Ruev here of course has that scaly launch, which has a lot of damage and a lot of armor.
And Ruev, of course, Double Dust has the Cattail, so he will get so much card here if he throw it at the right time.
True. And right now we are just waiting for whatever
Oh,
tactics they'll be using here. Shroom is going in strong with that Aqua. That's going to be a Koi followed by that Baki here. Of course,
177.
Ruev is going to be answering back with a scale launch, that Bone Sail, and that double Scarab Curse actually, followed by YSO Series, gains 1 energy using that Luna Absorb. Of course, Shroom here will not go back down. That's going to be a critical coming in from that Scarab Curse. He has cursed that Dusk into oblivion, but Ruev here is going to be getting a fear from that Aqua, and now he'll be dodging that fear using that Cattail, followed by a Go, the kill there, and now it's down to another
crit!
critical from that Reptile.
He managed to get a crit versus that bug, but the bug brick wall is there. Now here comes the Ivory and the Goda. There's no energy will be burned on the side of Shroom. And Shroom, here comes the Sander. No whatsoever cards on the side of Rueb. But as you can see, another discard. And 3 cards versus so many cards of Shroom. There's the Cattail. Of course, again, the critical on this game. Now, the bug is still alive. And he will get this.
Oh, a
another
critical. Now that's gonna be double this. Again, all of the cards that he has discarded has been drawn because of that Cattail. But Ruev here, or rather Shroom here, is going in strong with the Pucky. Now that mid lane has been eliminated, and of course that's exactly what Ruev is gonna do as well. That mid lane will still have 1 bar left, and looks like Shroom here is maximizing that bait using that Crimson Water, another Crimson Water followed by a Fear here. But Ruev expecting that, dodges using the Luna Absorb, followed by a YSO Sears, heals back up, 125 HP has been healed, 391 HP for Ruev here.
Now let's see the Sugar Rush, 177. It's not gonna be enough. And now Ruev doesn't have any. Why so serious? But here comes the Scary Lounge. Now with the Scarab.
Oh no, now this is gonna be a 4-card burst
is
down
it
coming in
enough?
for Shroom. It's gonna be enough. That's gonna be a Koi followed by Crimson Water. That balloon
Shroom!
will pop the life out of that back lane. Shroom will be getting his very first win. 1-2 between Ruev and Shroom. Shroom is still alive and kicking. Although he has been wounded greatly.
2-1. Of course, Shroom coming back. I think he's waking up, of course, in that game with the double balloon on the end. That's a very fortunate card draw on that Aqua, because Shroom does have 2 energies left.
True. And again, that was an amazing calculation there by Shroom. He knew that he would be drawing 2 balloon pops there, because again he used that earlier on and he still hasn't drawn it. Now, Ruev there tried to suppress fire, but because of his lack of cards, he didn't manage to gain enough armor up to survive against the onslaught of Shroom there. He needed more cards and he needed that YSO Sears. That was the main crucial point there. That was his key to victory. Meanwhile, Shroom's key to victory was the Pucky and the Fears as well.
He does get a Cotton Tail when you use it. So he does have 2 Cotton Tail and 2 damage cards. So that's very unfortunate on the side of Ruev.
But again, now Ruev here still is in the he still has the advantage over points, but Shroom is slowly but surely regaining his momentum. That's gonna be a 2-1 lead here for Ruev, and Shroom still needs to win 2 more victories if he wants to get into the grand finals.
But that game is so close, neck to neck. So it's not like Ruev on the past games that he destroyed Shroom. This game, you know, Aqua versus Reptile. Aqua able to get the Reptile on the end.
This is very, very interesting. Ruev and Shroom, they are both making their guilds proud here. The chosen ones, they are truly the chosen ones here, and they are well worthy of being the grand or the semi-finalists of the upper bracket. But again, even if they do lose here, that is not where their adventure or their journey will end. They will just simply be going down to the lower bracket, where Cha is waiting for them with hunger for vengeance and hunger for that trophy. And I have to say right now that Shroom here and Ruev's teams will be really crucial at this point, because if Shroom does win here, Ruev will feel a lot of pressure going into the last and final game. But here we go. That's gonna be Oh,
It's an
very
almost mirror
interesting.
match between Ruev and Shroom, but on that mid of Shroom is a Shrimp, Oranda, Blue Moon, and Crimson Aqua.
But now, I think the main condition for victory here for Ruev is ensuring that he gets the kill on that Aqua earlier on. But now, it's going to be one Scaly Lunge, followed by another Scaly Lunge, and a Bug Splat. Not going to be enough to take down that Dusk though. But again, as I was saying, Ruev here needs to take down that Aqua for that 2v1 situation. Now, meanwhile, Shroom needs to jump twice if he wants to beat that back lane and gain the advantage over that that mid lane. I think, actually, I don't think he will gain a lot of advantages there because Ruev here, though he does have the Ruev here does have the Goda, which can be used to control the energy of Shroom here. Even if Shroom does have the Luna Absorb, it will boil down to how better of a player you are now. There's gonna be another Scale Dart, double Goda, and that Bug Splat as well. Again, still not enough to take down that that Dusk. And of course, with that shields up, I think this is gonna be enough. That Scarab Curse will put down that that Dusk, and the same will be going in for Shroom here with that Goda or with that Scarab Curse and the Luna Absorb.
And now there's the exposed Aqua on the mid lane of Shroom. So, oh my god. That
hurts.
167, now another 166 damage. Just like that, Shroom mid is already done.
This is why Ruev has the advantage because of that class additional 15% damage here. That's going to be a Goda Cattail. Shroom here going in with that Why So Serious, that Scarab Curse, followed by double Scaly Launcher, 126, 126. It is going to be enough to take down that mid lane. Now it boils down to 1v1 situation, 200 shields here for Ruev going in with this Why So Serious, double Scaly Launch, followed by that Luna Absorb. Shroom going in with the Why So Serious. Now they both have 3 energy, but Ruev has the advantage on cards.
Well, speaking of cards, Shroom will be going first here, and there's no crit available on that Reptile. And Ruev with the 3 damage card. Let's see the Scarab, and another Scarab. Is it enough?
Oh,
No!
1
1
HP remaining!
remaining!
Shroom is gonna be going first. Is this gonna be enough though? 200 shields here, and that's gonna be 109, followed by 126. It's not gonna be enough. Ruev will be taking the victory, even if Shroom was holding on for dear life. Ruev managed to take the win. 3-1 for Ruev. What a series there. The chosen one here is truly Ruev.
Ruev advancing into the grand finals and having a +1 of the best of 7, and Shroom versus Cha, the chosen, well, the not so chosen one, versus the NXP Dark Horse.
Here we go again. Ruev here proving that gods do bleed. This is the very first time that Shroom has been defeated since the very first day of this tournament. That is a lot of pressure. That I guess what happened there was Ruev actually managed to get into the mind, into the nerves of Shroom there, because again, that was a lot of pressure. Being undefeated throughout the whole tournament, and again getting defeated here on the semifinals of the upper bracket is a lot of weight to get into. And now again, this is the final moments here. Shroom actually managed to get or to survive with 1 HP remaining, but again, Ruev with the point advantage here, or with the energy advantage, and of course the card advantage, he managed to take down Shroom once and for all.
And congrats to Ruev, of course, for advancing into the grand finals. And of course, this is not the final game, guys. We have the, I guess, last series before the grand finals.
The last series before the grand finals.
Versus Shroom versus Cha.
Yup. Again, Ruev here actually will be going into the grand finals and getting that 1-point advantage over his opponent. And Shroom here still has a chance to get his revenge against Ruev if he does manage to defeat Cha on the lower bracket. The lower bracket is a very tough spot to be in right now because of that pressure coming in, that you just know that your goal, your objective is well within your reach, but you just can't get it yet. But again, this tournament would not be possible without TM, the nation's leader in affordable telecommunications. Sa mahang Pinaeasy moments, TM is the key.
And we would like to extend our thanks for our major sponsors, Board Packs of Society and BitKeep.
Yup, and that is not all. BitKeep is also giving away 1,500 USDT worth, or rather $1,500 worth of USDT. Now that is 2,600 pesos for every winner here. All you have to do is download the BitKeep wallet app and then wait for the raffle entry here. Comment down below your BitKeep wallet and you'll already have a chance to be one of the 30 lucky winners of that 50 USDT.
And of course, United Gamers also will be giving away to all of our viewers a scholarship and sweatshirt giveaway. All you have to do is go to unitedgamers.gg for the mechanics and you can win a scholarship slot and a beautiful sweatshirt. Not only that, of course, Board Banks of Society giving away a NFT number 218 to the champion of this tournament.
That is not all our champion will be getting, of course. They will also be getting 70 AXS, but more on that now. This is the total AXS prize pool. That's gonna be 180 AXS. 7 to 8 will get 5, 5th to 6 will get 10, 4th will get 15, 3rd will get 25, 2nd will get 40, and the very first here, the grand champion of this tournament, will get 70 AXS.
And guys, that's it for this series. We will be right back for Shroom versus Cha. Later, I'm trying again with
Invictum. And but before that, this is gonna be our lower bracket finals. Shroom versus Cha, Chosen Ones versus NXP. Again, this is gonna be another best of 5 series. But before that happens, we're gonna be taking a short break. I'm Invictum. Together here with me is Trinil, and we will be right back.
Rocket Ascenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko! Hiya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easyserve 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta rocket! Hiya! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, haya! TM is the key! Thank you, ma'am. Racket Ascenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko! Haya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, haya! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, hi-ya! TM is the key! Thank you, ma'am. Racket Ascenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko! Hi-ya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, hi-ya! TM is the key!
The third to the last series it is about to be up. Shroom from being undefeated now down to the lower bracket, and he will be facing Cha. And of course, we are your shoutcasters for this third series. I am Tipol together with Cha from NXP.
So again, my name is Charlie, and we will be having a series between Shroom and Cha. But before we start, we would like to extend our gratitude to our co-presenter TM, one of the nation's leader in affordable telecommunications. Sa mahang Pina-easy moments, TM is the key.
And of course, without our major sponsors, this tournament would not be possible. Of course, we have Board Punks of Society and BitKeep.
And speaking of BitKeep, we do have a Keeps activity. All you have to do is download the BitKeep wallet and make sure you check our post and comment there the proof that you have a BitKeep wallet. And we will be getting 30 lucky winners of $50 USDT worth of prize. And since we will be choosing from the comment section, you will be included into the raffle. So that will be starting from March 31, April 1, 2, and 3. So it is ongoing. So make sure you go ahead right now and comment there your BitKeep wallet.
Yep, that's for the viewers. And this one from Board Punks of Society is, of course, for our champion. Board Punks of Society number 218 will be added to the champion's prize pool. And speaking of prize pool, Charlie, what is at stake here?
So what's at stake here is a 180 AXS total prize pool, and right now what will be they will be receiving here, the 7 to 8 placer will be getting 5 AXS, 5 to 6 10 AXS, 4th placer 15 AXS, 3rd placer 25 AXS, the 2nd placer will be having 40 AXS, and the champion will be getting a total of 70 AXS.
But wait, there's more! Of course, we have our scholarship giveaway and the sweatshirt giveaway care of United Gamers Guild. Visit unitedgamers.gg for more info on how to join this awesome giveaways.
So there you go, too much giveaway. Make sure you follow all of the instructions so that you can have one of those slot and sweatshirts. Again, this is gonna be between Shrooms and NXP Cha. So let's see what will be the possible battle here and what's the story. So NXP Cha here is from the lower bracket, grinding into the finals of the lower bracket, and Shroom here from the upper bracket has been removed from the upper bracket by his co-guildmate Ruwev. So Shroom and Cha will be the match for today.
And again, this is still a best of 5 series between these two gentlemen from Chosen Ones and from NXP. And now Shroom, of course, Cha on the other hand, already secured his top 3 finish, and Shroom already secured his top 3 finish as well. This is like the battle for third. Whoever loses this one is the 3rd placer, and whoever wins, of course, would get the chance to battle it out with Ruwev on the grand finals. And again, guys, we would like to remind you that Ruwev has the 1-0 advantage on the grand finals. That is a best of 7 series. That means that he just needs to win 3 more games against his opponent. Unlike his opponent needs to win 4 more games in order for him to get the championship.
Yep, so that's gonna be very exciting since we are close to the grand finals. But before that, we will be having a match between Shroom and Cha. So what are predictions here? What axes could be the possible lineup here for Shroom and Cha?
Okay, Shroom and Cha, both of these players have like a minimum of 4 lineups that they can choose from. I think they both have those machine gun bursts, those reflectiles, those god mechs, the mechs that has the Arco balloon as well, the launch team, of course, the discard team, of course the signature AAP lineup. That's a lot of lineups that they can choose from, and it all boils down to the predictions. What is the greatest, or what lineup would suit best to counter all the possible lineups of your opponent? The launch team, I think, would be a pretty balanced team. It would do good against those AAPs, the discards as well, because that launch team has a double Cattail stat, if you remember. So it still has the possibility of winning against other lineups that are here. What I'm not seeing right now is the Bird Plant Land combo for our duration of this day number 8. I saw it once on Lunatic and he lost.
Yeah. So that machine gun bird of Lunatic, and also quite interesting here for side of Cha. He do also have a triple lunge. But before that, let's get to know them more. Shroom here, aside from himself, who do you think who do he think could win the championship here?
I think Endar or Ruev because they really gave their best in this tournament.
Oh wow,
That was Shroom?
that was Shroom.
It was Shroom. Okay.
Oh, how is your experience so far in the tournament, Shroom?
It's been a great experience so far.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Can you share any interesting facts about you that is not known to many, including your fans?
I'm really forgetful sometimes, and I really like Trilogy of Da Vinci too.
Okay, that is Shroom for you guys. And let's get to know Cha from NXP. What are the questions here? It is the same set of questions aside from you, Cha. Who do you think could win the championship?
I think spam and I think
Go ahead, Cha.
no, I'm calling chat. I think spam Ruev Air Endar.
Oh, okay. Spam Ruev and Endar. Ruev, he has the chance to face Ruev on the grand finals. He already faced Spam and he beat the hell out of Spam. He wasn't able to face Endar, but Endar is out of the tournament already, so he still has a chance to face Ruev on the finals. Cha, how is your experience so far in the tournament?
Happy. I didn't expect to make it this far and still battling for the trophy.
Wow, what a bedroom voice coming out from Cha. And any interesting facts about you that is not known to many, including your fans?
I've been competing underground Axie tournament.
Underground. If you say underground, what does it mean? Is it like the lower bracket?
It's a very, very hard tournament.
Ooh, okay. Wow,
That's awesome.
what an information
Underground.
coming out from Cha. Underground Axie tournaments. Wow, look at that. They are both being kind of relaxed. They're
Relax,
on
chill.
their seats. They both have their headsets, of course, so they can talk it out with the marshals in order for them to be ready. But again, this is the chosen ones. We had a sibling rivalry earlier between Shroom and Ruev, of course. But what I'd like to see is Cha on the grand finals. No bias aside, but I'd like to see two players not from the same guild. Of course, I know Shroom can do it, but as of now, for my bold prediction, I'm rooting for Cha.
Okay, so for me, if you do watch Theopol's Facebook page, he do have a champ prediction there. So my prediction here is Cha, just because of the reason that
They have the same
being a
name.
challenger. Yeah, aside from that. Yeah, I told that because my name is Charlie and it's a Cha. But aside from that, I'm seeing Cha here as a challenger that is
Ooh,
thirsty to
that's
be a
cool.
champ. And there you go, triple launch. But that's quite interesting for Cha. That's gonna be
Wow.
a bug
A bug.
with a launch scarab and that what you call this?
The anesthetic bait and
Yeah,
the
anesthetic bait,
Thunderclaw as
the
well.
Thunderclaw.
Wow, what a way to introduce this new launch Axie from Cha. And this is a counter, definitely a counter
Yep.
against that launch
No
from
aqua.
Shroom, because this is a bug. Against the reptile, it deals better damage, of course. The Razor Bite from Shroom won't be activated because this is not an Aqua Axie. This is a bug from Cha, and Cha is pretty well prepared for this launch team.
And there you go. There's the attack sandal and a scaly launch. There's the draw for Cha because he have a cattail here. There's the piercing sound as well and a scaly launch. So both of them have a cattail, but the damage here has been so much for Cha. But the last bug here will be giving a damage as well. But Cha damage a lot in aside from a Shroom.
Yep, that's right. And we still have cattails on our hands. care of Shroom and Cha. Both of them has those, but here comes the launch. Here comes the sandals. It won't be enough to kill this, so it's gonna be a revenge kill rather for Shroom. Oh!
Critical, beautiful attack here from Shroom. That's gonna be an easy delete for one of the axes of Cha here. Meanwhile, Shroom, aside from picking that off, that Axie, he also gained a charge or of energy because of the Cottontail. There's the energy depletion here from Cha. That was good. And right now, both of them will be throwing Scaly Launch and Cattail. 145 damage. Here, Cha giving another damage. Same damage as well with the Shroom. There's a double Scarab and the Scaly Launch to 132. Another 132, ending with a 151. It is enough for his dust to be on a last stand.
Now we are down to a 2 versus 1 situation. The Goda, the piercing sound will be here, but no energies will be destroyed. 1 energy will be gained by Shroom. The double Thunderclaw and double Scarab will be here. A lot of cards has been discarded, but a lot of cards has been drawn by Shroom right here. Right now, here comes our Goda. Plus the Cottontail or the Cattail Slap and a follow-up damage. Is this enough? The Scarab, the launch, the why so serious? Is it enough? No, it's not.
And he gained an energy here. There's a Thunder Claw removing the Scarab. But look at here, no sustain for Cha. But again, Shroom has the speed advantage. There's a Scarab, Scaly Launch, and the Razor Bite. Beautiful damage here. And that will be the game for Shroom. 1-0 in favor of him.
Just when we thought that bug is a counter to the lunch team of Shroom, Shroom is here proving us wrong on game number 1, and he gets 1 game out of the 5 possible games that they have. Again, best of 5 series, guys. Still not finished for Cha, but of course, Shroom has the advantage. More room for errors for him.
So as we can see there, what happened is that Shroom has the advantage of saving energy because of that Cottontail.
Yep, I agree.
And the Scarab, even though the Scarab works for the Razor Bite, it is not an Aqua. So the Scarab is not really a direct counter for that Why So Serious, because even with or without that Scarab debuff, the Razor Bite is still be giving enough damage. So again, more cards, the speed of the reptile of Shroom there, it's always ahead. So that's what what made the Cha lost there.
I'm just thinking of something here. If that bug from Cha is like a lifesteal kind of bug, you know, the one that has the mosquito, the Cottontail as well, possibly. But with the lunch and possibly Sticky Goo or a Sandals or a Scarab at the back, if he does have one of those, this is the time to bring it out. But right now, Cha, of course, a mech with a launch. We have seen this before, and this is
against Spam and Rice.
This is definitely a better adjustment when it comes to this launch team.
Yep, because again, mech has over advantage against the reptile, so that's gonna be an awesome Axie against the reptile Shroom. So now triple lunges we are seeing from both of the players here, but feather lunge on the back of Cha. So as we can see here, there were a lot of Goda as well. And now let's see what will be the story here as we head into the game number 2.
Funny thing here is both the front line and mid line of Cha and Shroom are almost identical. It's just the ears and the eyes that are that differ from this one. So they may get the same draws from here, but of course, those piercing sounds, if only Cha used that one, it would have been efficient. It would have been a better round 1 for him. But Shroom, of course, on the other hand, used his own piercing sound, and Shroom knows that there is a higher chance that those piercing sounds will appear on round number 2. So he has the chance, or he has the opportunity to waste or to use all his energies if he is expecting those Goda.
Yep, so if he will be using that, the value of the piercing sound will be not in use. But there you go, there's a piercing sound. Shroom saved some energy here. So right now, Cha will be the one attacking and giving a massive damage here. Shroom will be answering with a Sandal and the Cattail here. Energy advantage goes to Shroom right now.
Yep, that's right. But we have 2 heroic rewards here from the mech of Cha, and he can use that efficiently to kill this frontline Dusk of Shroom.
There you go, double heroic reward going in. 75, 75, it is enough to remove that dust. But there's a piercing sound and the scale launch. And now he will be answered by Tra with the piercing sound and the sandal. And it is not yet finished. Shroom will be getting an answer again with a scarab. And he charged for a double cottontail there.
Let's go. This is a Goda plus the launch. It's not really needed anymore. So that was an overcalculation from Shroom, of course. But now 2 versus 2 situation. Here comes our Nutcrackers. This is, I think, more than enough to kill that Dusk on the mid line. That's a no turn, but of course with the last stand he will be able to attack with those 2 sandals. Efficient for Shroom.
Beautiful cattail here, but there's a scaly launch coming in from Shroom. 26 HP remaining. That's gonna be a 2v1. Still have a chance to throw some damage card here, and the piercing sand will be going in. Not enough because the brick wall is high. Razor bite, scarab. That's gonna be an overkill, but there's the Luna charge here to gain energies.
Okay, triple Nutcrackers. Here we go. 173, 173, and this is 75.
Oh,
a lot of damage for Shroom. Shroom needs those crits. As soon as now, the Razor Bite plus the launch. The Scarab, this is enough.
Oh! 2 HP remaining! Look at here! Double Nacho, double heroic reward! 173! It is enough! Cha gets a score in this series. 1-1. They are now even.
1-1 indeed. We are down to the best of 3 series between these 2 gentlemen. Wow, what a way for this to start. Shroom and Cha is literally battling it out with those lunge teams. They would
Lunges,
Yep,
yeah.
they would not like to adjust. But Cha, on the other hand, is adjusting his backlines. Now he has the advantage if it comes to the same lineup. But of course, Shroom definitely knows it. And I hope, or I think, of course, if you are well prepared, you have something in the bag for that backline of Cha.
Yeah, for sure. This is a grand finals, and I'm hoping that we will be seeing some surprise lineups here as they are battling for the grand champion here. So right now, what will be the possible adjustments here? So first, NXP Cha made sure that the second game will be in his favor by removing that bug on the back line and placing the mech. So he've used this before against Spam and Rice. That and he also what he have done here, he won against Spam and Rice using that lineup, and that mech with a feathered lunge and the cards of the beast is very, very useful against reptiles or plants.
And I just thought of something here. If Cha goes for the mech, he can go for the aqua. I'm talking about Shroom right now, but of course the lunch team with the Shrimpinator here, this is a good adjustment for Shroom. Why? Because that Shrimpinator can jump out on the bird, but of course the bird is faster than the aqua, so that just means that he can still maximize the usage of this bird before Shroom gets those shrimp attacks.
What's sad here for Shroom is that Razor Bite will not be not using its own value because there's no aqua here for Cha, but there's the aggression here coming in from Cha. Wooden Stab and Double Sandal will be thrown off here with 132 damage, 84 HP remaining for Shroom. Now he is just saving and waiting for that cheating jump.
He is. He's pretty well prepared for it. 5 energies for the next round. The question is, will we have a round 2 jump from Shroom? He just needs the kiting jump from that aqua, and that is a dead bird already. Cha should expect that, or no, he is not.
He will not be getting that shrimp, but instead he will be doing some damage using the piercing sound and the double scaly lunge here. It is enough to remove 1 Axie of Cha here. Mosquito here and the grab surprise with a twin needle. It is also enough for them to have a 2v2 situation.
Back to square one. 2 energies left for both this guys, and now the Crimson Water plus the Skill Dart. That is a lot of damage. 96 HP left, but he still has those Sticky Goose. He still has that Egg Bomb, and he will use it as early as now. Will this be enough? Will this be a burst? Will this be a no turn? Let's see. That's 47. It is enough for that bird to kill the plant. The aqua.
Beautiful egg bomb here as well, just to save that a bug. But look at that, there's a mosquito just to sustain his own bug with a twin
Oh,
needle.
no.
Now that's gonna be hard for Shroom. 2v1 situation. There's a triple threat here. But look at that, Scarab will be used, but the sticky goo as well has been used here by Cha. Will he be able to dodge that? Oh no, there's the Luna charge. He did not manage to dodge that, and the Scarab will not go through. Grab surprise, and the sticky goo instead will be going to the HP of Shroom.
A miscalculation there from Shroom. Cha is opting to skip this one out because he knows that he will be the first to attack on the next round. 187 HP left for Shroom, 210 shield, and I think this is not enough shield for him to be alive, and that's it. Cha will be taking game number 3. We have ourselves a 2-1 lead.
Beautiful adjustments here for Cha. He made sure that the Razor Bite, those jumps will not be in use. So also on the side of Shroom, that cheating jump wasn't been not appearing. It's still swimming in the sea.
It was really an unlucky draw from Shroom.
That bird is a pain
That
for
shrimp,
him.
yeah, that shrimp didn't appear up until round number 4 or 5, I think.
And the miscalculation as well.
Yep, that's right. And round number 4, this is a fast one for us. Now, the discard lineup is online for Shroom. And Shroom has the advantage here, I think, because he only has one cattail slap. And these bugs are annoying against that bird. And the discards as well, of course. And by the time that a 1v1 situation happens, Shroom could be prepared for a 2v1 rather, because he has that koi and he has to set it up with this bug on the mid line.
So since he do have an upstream here, there's gonna be an advantage in if ever that he will be managing the cards properly, just to save up on upstream to have a speed advantage over the bird of Cha. But there's the balloon pop here. Grab surprise will be thrown here with the twin needle.
Oh no,
Good
it's a
attacks
kill.
here from
It's a
Cha.
kill.
But look at here, there's the piercing sound sandal and the cattail. Last stand for Shroom, but this is gonna be hard for him. So what will be the next plan? So much cards will be wasted here because he draw 3 cards. But there's the last stand. Twin Needle will be deleting the bug here of Shroom.
That is the best start for Cha or for anyone who is facing a bug team to kill the bug in a round 1. Hurrah! Right now, Cha will have 4 energies. He is prepared to kill this bug. He has those triple threats to dodge the anesthetic bait, and he will do that right here, right now.
There's the 187 brick wall. Oh, good dodge here with the triple threat. There's the egg bomb and the risky feather. Every damage will be going into the bird. There's the double discard parasite here, scarab, and the anesthetic bait. Let's see here. It is not enough, and there's the mosquito, just enough to bring Shroom's bug to a last stand.
Okay, the koi, the crimson water. This is not enough to kill the plant, but of course, he still has those 4 energies. No, that's 3 because 1 was burned out, and this is pretty efficient for Shroom. But the question is, will we have a last stand? Yes, sir. And here comes the cattail plus the wooden stab. Free damage on that aqua.
Oh, it is enough to make sure that the damage will go into Shroom. But look at here, that's gonna be a 4 cards. Crimson water, balloon pop, upstream, ending with the Pocky. But oh no, miscalculated again. It did not enter. Beautiful sticky go here from Cha, but there's the mosquito just to sustain. Grab surprise. Oh no, the bird here has a lot of damage.
Let's see the tri-feather double peacemaker. That risky feather won't be needed anymore because it is already dead. Cha will be advancing to the grand finals facing Ruev, the one that he's looking forward to here in this tournament.
We will be having Cha versus Ruev for our grand finals. So again, that is an intense battle, and Cha for sure, he is well prepared for this tournament.
Wow. This is the recap of what happened there. A 3v1 situation, and it can favor Shroom on this 2v1 situation, but he miscalculated the damage here because that is 165 shield. From the bug, this Crimson is 162. That just means that the balloon will be the ones that will pop That's Tiki Goo, so that could have been a better damage for Shroom. But of course, you can never tell the shields that your opponent will be putting up. And here comes the burst coming out from Cha. And that is it. The machine gun bird delivered the final blow. And Cha once again in the grand finals. I just remembered something here. Cha is your...
My prediction.
chicken.
Yeah, my chicken. My chicken in this tournament.
Yeah, you predicted Cha, or you predicted Cha to be the champion, and I predicted Ruev to be the champion, and they are both in the grand finals. But again, in the grand finals, guys, Ruev is gonna have a 1-0 advantage against Cha. If you are asking why, because Ruev is coming in from the upper bracket. He didn't go down to the lower bracket. But again, Cha, if you remember his interview, he belongs, or he used to participate in underground tournaments, and this is his comfort zone.
Yeah, he is well used of having too much pressure underground Axie tournament. That is not just the lower bracket, it's underground.
It's the lower ground, lower.
It's lower than the lower bracket. so too much pressure is not that it's not a problem for Cha. So I'm very much excited for our grand finals. For the viewers out there, make sure you will be tuning in for our grand finals later on. So again, this tournament, United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament Season 2 is co-presented by TM, the nation's leader in affordable telecommunications. Samahang Pina-easy moments, TM is the key.
And of course, without our major sponsors, we have Board Punks of Society and BitKip. This tournament would not be possible.
And speaking of BitKeep, reminding you guys, we have Keep's activity here. Make sure you download the BitKeep wallet, and we will be giving 1,500 USDT worth of prize, or 78,000 peso worth of USDT. So that is in dollars, the 1,500. And also on how you can get a prize here, make sure you check our post. And after downloading the BitKeep wallet, comment down there the proof that you have the BitKeep wallet. And we will be choosing 30 lucky winners within March 31, April 1, 2, and 3. This is today is the last day, and every winner will be getting $50 worth of USDT.
That is the first sponsor, major sponsor of our tournament, BitKeep. And now Board Punks of Society chip in their number 218 NFT. That is gonna be claimed, of course, by our champion for this season number 2. And aside from this, of course, we still have a lot of giveaways for you guys. We have an Axie scholarship giveaway and a sweatshirt giveaway, care of United Gamers Guild. Just visit unitedgamers.gg for more info on how to join this one. But right now, we do have an opportunity to ask Cha just one question. What is your message to your opponent, Cha?
Don't go away. Wait for me.
They saw you! They saw you!
By the way, I'm Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie. I didn't say Cha from NXP. I said Cha from my side.
But again, that series was casted by yours truly, Charlie, and there with me is Gio Paul. There's gonna be the last series, the last but not the least series, Ruev versus Cha. Make sure you will be watching that, because that will be the battle for the champion. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Watch out for the casters.
Rocket Ascenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko! Hiya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Serve 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life, pina-easy.
Basta rocket! Hiya! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, hi-ya! TM is the key! Thank you, ma'am. Racket Asenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko! Hi-ya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Surf 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, hi-ya! TM is the key!
TM Easy Serve 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, hi-ya! TM is the key! Thank you, ma'am. Racket Asenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko! Hi-ya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM Easy Serve 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta racket, hi-ya! TM is the key!
This is the beginning of the end. Because we are now at the grand finals for the United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament Season 2. And we are your casters. I am VMG together with
Paring JP, and yes, this is the last straw, not only for the players, but also for all those rooting for the both of them. This is gonna be a battle, a best of 7 series between Ruev versus Cha. And look at those eyes. Both of them have a certain angst to them.
Yes, two of the best, highly skilled, underrated players will be facing each other here at the Grand Finals. And again, guys, speaking of best of 7, according to the management, since Ruev was the one from the upper bracket, he would have an automatic 1-point advantage against Cha, right? So all Ruev needs to do is win 3 more to finish off this series, while Cha needs to win 4. So it would be like a twice to beat scenario.
Yeah, and that's actually a huge advantage, to be honest. Even though
Yes.
if you're saying there's only 1 point, no, it's not.
Yes.
Because what if Ruev just wins 3 games? He only needs to win 3 games, like as you said. But you know, Cha. He went from the bottom, he went through a lot of opponents here in the lower bracket, and now it's finally his chance in the upper bracket, but he's still in a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah, with that 1 point. So before we head on to this matchup, first of all, we would like to thank our co-presenter TM, the nation's a leading telecommunication in being affordable.
Yes, of course.
Sa Bahang Pinaizi moment, TM is the key. Let's go.
And of course, we'd also like to extend our thanks and gratitude to our major sponsors, because we wouldn't go this far, to be honest, without them. Shout out to Board Punks of Society and BitKeep.
Yeah, speaking of Board Punks of Society, they are willing to chip in an NFT prize for the champion of this tournament, and this will be the number 218 Board Punks of Society NFT. It is present on the screen right here. And for BitKeep, they're also hosting a 1,500 USDT giveaway. All you have to do is download the BitKeep, wait for the raffle post, comment your BitKeep wallet on that certain post, and you will have a chance to win a $50 from the giveaway pool. So don't miss it out, guys. Download BitKeep now.
Yeah, okay, so that's it. No, actually, that's not it. Because United Gamers Guild is also giving away scholarships. And this a very magical and awesome sweatshirt, that black sweatshirt brought to us by UGG. You can get your hands on those if you just follow our mechanics to be found in our official website. Our official website is unitedgamers.gg, but you can also check out the Twitter handle at UGG Network, so that you will always be updated about our events, our future events. So what are you waiting for? Join the scholarship giveaway and that sweatshirt giveaway.
Yes, lots of prizes and giveaways here at the UGG tournament. And speaking of prizes, here is the total prize pool for the tournament. It has a total of 180 AXS. The champion would receive 70. The first runner-up will get 40. Third with 25. Fourth with 15. The fifth and sixth would get 10 each, while the 7 and 8 would get 5 each. So typically, the final 8 players has automatically won an AXS.
I know, right? And we have already seen those top 8 players. Actually, one of those players are Lunatic, which we saw earlier. But we're gonna see our bracket in a few moments from now. But right now, let's talk about Cha, because he was able to defeat a lot of opponents before getting here in the finals, and one of those opponents were Hezelia, Oversize, Spam and Rice. Hezelia and Spam and Rice and Oversize were the top 3 most sought after players here in the tournament, and it so happened it was Cha who was able to defeat all of them. And not only that, he was also able to defeat Lunatic earlier.
Yup. Cha, we may also call him the All-Star Killer, because he
All-Star
has
Killer
been
it is.
slaying all those popular, highly skilled streamers one series at a time. So Cha has the momentum going into this series because he has been playing non-stop, while Ruev has that 1-point cushion because he is still from the upper bracket.
And you know what? Here's the thing about Ruev. He was from the qualifiers. The 256 players from the raffle draw before the tournament started, he was from there. And this is actually quite a story because he really went through a lot. Cha was a direct invite because of NXP. Yeah, he was a direct invite from representing NXP there. But Ruev here, It so happened that he didn't even go to the lower bracket. He went through the qualifiers and just really eliminating all those players in the upper bracket. And now we're seeing more of his bio.
Yeah, here's a brief introduction for Ruev. Here's the question right here. Aside from you, who do you think could win the championship? Aside from me, I want Shroom from the Chosen Ones to get the championship if I am not lucky enough to get there. But at least one of my guildmates will represent, so he's supporting his guildmate Shroom. And Shroom was recently eliminated from the lower brackets by Cha. So
By
this is
Cha.
like a vengeance story itself. Will Ruev get that revenge for
His bro.
Shroom? Yeah, his
Yeah.
bro Shroom. So how is this experience from this tournament?
Well, he's saying, in Rua's voice. No, I'm
Let's go,
kidding.
let's try.
I'm pressured and nervous, lady. I'm not used to this kind of big tournament, and I'm also feeling proud of myself that I managed to get here. Well, it's true because, like we mentioned, he's part of the 256 random players from the qualifiers. And it was actually him and Axionic who, during that last round in the qualifiers who went in to the round robin. Because after that qualifiers, there was also a round robin. And after that round robin, it's the live matches. But now we need to get into Cha.
So yeah, he thinks that Spam, Ruev, or Endar might win the championship, and that one prediction right there is kinda accurate because now he is facing Ruev. All Cha needs to do is beat Ruev, or if he loses to Ruev, his prediction would be correct. So his experience from the tournament is he is happy. He didn't expect to make it this far and still battling for the trophy. Congratulations, Cha. Reaching the grand final is already a success itself.
Yeah, that's true. He's just one series away for getting the BPOS NFT, for getting the 70 AXS and the trophy, and the bragging rights, of course. But yeah,
Yes.
now he's up against Ruev. He knows he won't stop in this tournament unless he gets to win against Ruev. Ruev now has the 1 point advantage, and look at their lineups. The Scary Lounge versus the Half Scary Lounge and the God Bug.
Yes, kind of a mirror match right here, but a different backlane for each player. Ruev piloting the Wiso Series Scaly Scarab plus the Cottontail Reptile versus Cha with the God Bug equipped with the Blood Taste, Twin Sail Caterpillar, and a Sticky Goo. One of the problems right here because typically in a 1v1, the Bug has the advantage against that Reptile, but you can see the Scarab can make a game-changing effect. But now it begins! Goda coming in from Cha, while Ruev goes with the support Scaly Lunge, followed up with a Scaly Lunge, raise damage for the chain effect right there. And Cha would go for the Scaly Lunge plus the Sandal, brings the dust down to 200 HP, and now Ruev, 3 Scaly Lunges
Yes!
from Ruev, 162 HP for the front of Cha.
That was actually quite a draw coming from Ruev, and of course he's not gonna waste any time not dealing it, right? And
Yeah.
Cha here, he needs to suffer a lot of pain on his front Axie. Now let's talk about Cha. He's using the God Bug, and for all of the games today, he has always been using that, so he needs to keep on using it. It's kind of like of his lucky charm, but Ruev here, he won't stop himself from winning as well, but he will need to sacrifice his front dust now.
Yup, gets a lot of value from that Cattail right there. Ruev now with 4 energies goes for the Goda plus a Scaly Lunge, deletes the front bag of Cha, and followed up with another Scaly Lunge, pierces through the mid lane plus a double Cattail. Ruev has only energies right here.
A lot of energies, actually, you are right, and Ruev will also contain a lot of damage coming from Cha in here. His dust is now on red, but he was able to draw a lot of cards, and not only his energies are unlimited, but also his cards.
Yes, Ruev getting the value from every draw card possible right there.
Ow.
Goes for the critical. Here's the Ivory Stab with a Cattail, followed up with a Sandal, but now Cha will answer with the Sandal plus the Cattail, and now Ruev goes for another damage with a Scaly Lunge, gains another energy with that Cottontail, and now we are down to a 2v1 situation. Cha going in with the Caterpillar plus a Twin Tail, but that mid lane Dusk would survive.
We can really say that Ruev has the upper hand in here. Cha is just using his Sticky Goo, but look at that. Ruev knows it, and he's using those Cattail slabs just to eliminate the stun. And Ruev is already ending this game.
Oh my god, Ruev will take game number 1.
Yep, here in round number 6, it was a 2 versus 1 situation, easily taken by Ruev. He already has a 1-point advantage, and he wants to gain more points. Now he's just 2 more wins away from being the champion of this UGG Axie Pro Tournament Season 2. We will need to see a lot of adjustments coming from Cha. Is it still practical for him to use the God Bug, or should he like change it, tweak it a little?
The God Bug actually has an advantage for like the class advantage part of the game, but those bug cards really gave Ruev a lot of cards.
Yeah.
He had a lot of card draw from the Cattle plus the Ivory, and he played it every round very well. His timing was on point. He showed a lot of patience, and those only cards coming in from his Cattails were his goal to the victory.
Yeah, but there was also this round, right, that he used double cattails.
Yep.
And it really gave him a lot of power, because cards are power. Aside from your energy, those are really one of your assets that will help you win the game. And in that case, Ruev, you were right. He was really patient, even though in round number 1 he played it aggressively, just to make sure that those chains will proc. And it was really efficient, because
Yes.
he had 1 Scaly Lounge in each of his Axie.
Yep.
So 145 each in just 1 round. That's actually a big advantage already.
Yes, very powerful draw from Ruev. Again, those only cards is like a cycle to
Yeah.
victory, because the more cards he gets, the more energy card gaining he has in hand. Like that cotton sale. So he has only
Yes.
energies and only cards. And now we are going for the game number 2. Chad now
Oh.
equipped with a machine gun bird, that God Bug, and an attack plant right here. And now Ruev still piloting the same lineup, the triple Scaly Lunge.
Yeah, this is actually his strategy with his match with Shroom earlier. Cha using this machine gun bird, the God Bug, and the attack plant. Ruev and Shroom, of course, the chosen ones. They have a lot of scary lounges teams, but Ruev is also prepared for it. He didn't change his team, still maintaining the double cattail slap, and he really highly relies on card draws, and he still has a lot of advantage here, but Cha also has an advantage. Now when worst comes to worst, Cha, his advantage will come from the 2 versus 1 situation, but Ruev can actually just play it patiently here.
And it begins. Ruev goes for the Cottontail plus the Cattle, a patient move coming from his round number 1, but now Cha would go for the first with a Goda Sandal, and a wooden staff followed up with a Cattle.
Ooh.
Brings it dust to 147 HP. What a patient move from
Yep.
Ruev, and Cha is approaching this game aggressively, utilizing every damage cards he has.
Actually, Ruev is not afraid of the bird at all, because it's only the bird that can attack first. Now Cha has the option to burst down this dust,
Yes.
and if this has a critical, actually,
Oh my god!
we just said it. We just called it. And that Dusk will have a no turn. 3 energies and 3 cards wasted.
3 cards wasted. Cha's frontline is still healthy, but Ruev still has 3 energies though. Cha will now play the cards from the bag, goes for the Blood Taste, a Caterpillar, and a double Twin Tail. Avoids that Cattail from Ruev, and now it is time for Ruev to get his revenge.
Yeah, actually, Ruev was thinking that Cha will wait for the plant to die before he uses the bug, but Cha doesn't want to waste any time. He just keeps on attacking, knowing that Ruev doesn't really have any heal mechanic. He just wants to get this over with here, and we are actually on to round number 5. Will this bird attack again?
I think it's time for Cha to pass correct. Ruev will now go for the Cattail, gets a slightly small critical with a Scaly Lunge and an Ivory Stab, and a Scaly Lunge to finish off the plant of Cha.
Yep, and here in round number 5, that bird will not waste any time, not anymore, and he will use the Aroma play. Thrill the cards of Ruev, bait him out into attacking his bird. That God Bug will survive, making it its core in the succeeding round.
And now we are down to a 2v1 situation. Good egg bomb play coming in from Cha right here. 4 cards wasted and avoids the Scarab, and now places a fear on this reptile. 1v1 situation, both with 3 energies, and now Ruev would go for the Scarab plus the Scaly Lunge. deals a slight small amount of damage onto that bug, but disables its heal. Now Cha will go for the double blood taste plus a caterpillar and a twin tail. Brings that reptile down to 61 HP.
Yep, and round number 8, Ruev is actually using his highest possible shield and going for the Skyra, the Luna Absorb, the Scaly Lounge, and the Why So Serious. Unfortunately, those cards won't be enough to end Cha, but Cha here, his cards will be enough to end Ruev in round number 8, gaining 1 point for the grand finals.
We have a series right here. 2 for Ruev and 1 for Cha. All Ruev needs to do is to win 2 more games to finish this series off, while Cha needs to win 3 more.
Yeah, it's actually gonna be a seesaw match, and do you guys want to see a draw so that it's gonna be a best of 11? But you know, things are warming up already. Cha is back on his feet after that defeat in game number 1. He knows what he is doing, using the bird, the bug, and the plant, and he just kept playing aggressively from rounds 1 to round 3. And there was actually a tactical skip in round number 4.
Yep.
Yeah, which you predicted as well, because he needs to save up energy and cards in there, because he kept using his bird cards and bug cards. if he attacks right there, he won't have any resources for the succeeding rounds. In which case, he was successful. It was a very efficient play coming from Cha, and Ruev was actually backed into a corner, having 2 rounds of no turns.
Yeah, Cha with the masterful lineup adjustment right here. But now game 3
Ooh,
begins so fast. Ruev with the same lineup. Actually, both of them didn't change. Ruev trusting his triple Scaly Lunge to finish off this series right here. And Cha knows the capability of this bird bug plant on battling against these scary triple lunges.
Yeah, we can see the loyalty of Ruev
Yeah.
to his scary launch team. And actually, he has a lot of advantage, to be honest, against Cha. He just needs to play it like he just needs to enter the mind of Cha. Avoid no turns. Now he's doing what he's doing in game number 1.
Aggressive play again coming in from Cha with a swing tail and a go that burns 1 energy and a sandal. Brings that dust to 16 HP from the first round.
Just from the first round, that Ruev's front dust is almost dead. And now, since he has a 4 energy for round number 3, he will able to deal a lot of damage. And now the question is, here's the tricky part. Chad didn't use much of his bird cards, and he'll be able to do so for the succeeding rounds. Ruev here has the choice of whether to use that dust or not. Because if he's gonna use it again, he'll need to be careful that it's not gonna have a no turn.
Yes, perfect analysis right there. Ruev should avoid the deja vu, but he wasn't afraid. And now Cha saves the bird cards, allowing that dust to get its value with those 3 cards. Brings that plant to 158 HP, followed up with a Scaly Lunge. And Cha Cha was saving that bird card.
He did, actually, and he was still able to end the life of the Dusk. He just allowed the Dust to hit on the plant, but ultimately, at the end of that round, he was still able to eliminate the front Dusk. And now he's just using the cattail, saving energy. Ruev, knowing that, he also skipped. Now they're just both saving up resources and going for 1 blow for the next round. And now we're curious, if Ruev's gonna use just 1 bone sail, is he gonna use like a maximum shield? Or just, he's gonna use 1 of each piercing sounds and bone sails.
Good pass coming in from Cha, and now it's time for him to burst 2v2 battle right here. Both playing a lot of cards. Here comes the bird cards. Uses the Peace Treaty plus the Risky Feathers to destroy, destroy that Dusk Shield right there. Now, Ruev will deal damage of his own. Goes for the Ivory, Scaly Lunge. Uses the Cattle to remove the stab. Oh, a wrong order.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So now Cha will punish Ruev with the Blood Taste, a Caterpillar, the Twin Tail, and now this Takiku will delete the mid lane Dust right here, back to a 2v1 situation.
Again and again, in round number 6, Ruev will have to shield up to 200, but this is a machine gun bird, guys. A lot of damage is being dealt.
Oh,
And another
critical!
critical coming from Cha! And that aroma play, all those cars from Cha will just go to the bird. The same story from game number 2 is just repeating again.
Still a last stand play. Good play from Ruev using the Cotton Tail first, avoiding the aroma. Now, he got stunned for that second damage card, and now Cha playing the Sticky Goo plus the Blood Taste. Cha has no cards, and Ruev still has those 4 cards. Goes for the Scarab.
No,
No
there's a
Sticky
lot
Goo
of
is present,
damage.
and now double Scaly Launch will finish off Cha.
That was a lot of damage coming from Ruev in round number 8. Just when we thought that Cha had the upper hand, it was Ruev
God.
giving us some psychedelic plays that we can't understand. What happened there was this one round, right, that his Scaly Launch didn't do damage because of the wrong order of cards, right? It was the Scaly Launch that was able to destroy the shield, and thus he was stunned. The Scaly Launch didn't happen, and then the next round, there was an Aroma play. All those damages coming from Ruev went to the bird, enough to give it a last stand. And that was actually a very bad situation already for Cha.
Yes.
Because the card rotations were in the bird.
Yep.
It was in the bird. And during those last rounds, the bug of Cha didn't really have enough resources already. The Sticky Goo didn't even show up again.
Yes, what a bad last stand for Cha. And now, props to Ruev. He was playing for the egg, uses the Cottontail first, so if ever Cha plays the egg on that last stand bird, he would just eliminate the second last stand bar and just go for the full 3-card damage right there. What a smart play from both players, but Ruev took game number 4.
Yeah, and he is just one win away from being a champion of our Axie Pro Tournament Season 2 from UGG. And Cha, he still needs to work on some adjustments.
Yes.
Actually, that was it was a good play, but what happened there was Ruev already saw through the mind of Cha.
Yep.
He knew how Cha's mind works from their previous games, and since they didn't change lineups, it's like Ruev knew. He predicted, okay, this is how Cha plays. He's always aggressive in round number 1, and he
Yes.
always uses the Aroma play to like put me into a corner. But with that, Ruev was able to adjust, and now Cha, this is the perfect adjustment. A Scaly Lounge and a Scaly Lounge with a Feather Lounge. But Ruev has a God mech.
So yeah, both players going in for the aggressive right here. Ruev with the Sinister Strike. Oh, a critical coming in from Cha for his Scaly Launch, followed up with a Gora and another Scaly Launch. And now Ruev will answer with a Cattail plus a double sal. Another critical!
Both of them.
Exchanging criticals from both players, and now here's a Revenge Arrow. Eliminates the dust from the front, gains 1 energy from the Cottontail, and now Cha will answer with the double sandal, and Ruev draws a lot of cards there.
Yeah, just here in round number 3, it's already a 2 versus 2 situation. Look at that shield coming from the dusk of Ruev. It's actually very huge. Now the piercing sound, the double piercing sound will just help him gain more cards, and Ruev will have to deal a lot of damage against the dusk of Cha. And a criticute there, just enough to almost kill that dusk.
And now Cha will try to eliminate this mid lane. Thus goes for the double nut plus double heroic. Will there be a critical? No criticals are present. And now here's the Cottontail coming in from Ruev, followed up with a Cattail from Cha. Oh my god, Ruev just getting the Cattail value. Look at the cards on hand from Ruev.
Yeah, and Cha here is actually worried already. He's using a Nut Throw, a Nutcrack, and a Luna Absorb. Oh, wait a second. There's already a huge amount of damage coming from Ruev.
Oh my god!
He just sealed the deal, and we weren't even prepared for it. Now we have our champion, Ruev, from the Chosen Ones. He came from the qualifiers, defeated the 255 players in there, went through the round robin against the direct invites, and went through the live matches. Always in the upper bracket, Ruev. Congratulations!
What a journey from Ruev right there. So we can see the instant replay from the previous match right here. Look at that Cattail value from Ruev, gaining a lot of cards. We can see the exchange from here. So Ruev goes for the Sinister, and Cha will draw one card. Those double god actually gave Ruev a lot of cards, getting that Cattail value plus that Ivory. Oh my god, look at the cards on hand present for Ruev, and those cards on hand are game-changing.
Yep, he is always prepared for every round. It's like he's always armored. Literally armored. A 200 shield in the previous round, 160 in the next round. He just manages to survive. One, to survive, and second, to deal a huge amount of damage. And this is actually the round where he was able to turn this game into a 2 versus 1 situation, which we weren't even prepared for, because here in round number 5, Cha was just trying to kill the mid-dusk, but Ruev doesn't want to waste any more time. He just wants to get this over with, dealing 4 cards, 3 damage cards, winning the whole series, becoming our champion.
Yes, what a streak coming in from Ruev, starting at the qualifiers, reaching the grand finals, maintaining his upper bracket momentum, and now winning the grand finals. Congratulations again to you, Ruev. But again, props to Cha for having one of the best momentum and streaks so far, coming in at the lower brackets, eliminating All-Stars after All-Stars and reaching the grand finals also. Unfortunately, he fell short at this grand finals.
Yeah, we cannot disregard the presence of Cha as well. Yeah, you know, if we're gonna give you a list, actually I do have a list here of Cha, the ones who he eliminated. There's Jeff, there's Eldude, there's Cian, there's Hazelia, Spam and Rice, Axionic, Lunatic, and Shroom. But he was still able to carry all those names until the very end. It's just that Ruev has a stronger prowess here to show us. And now, this is the magical moment.
Yes, the Hall of Fame of the Axie UGG Pro Tournament. Now we see Ruev at the 3rd frame. First frame was Jobos from the All-Star Tournament. Coco winning the first season of the Pro Tournament. And now Ruev for the 2nd season.
Yeah, there's gonna be 3 of them already. And of course, is there gonna be a season 3 incoming? Because we would like to get that Hall of Fame decorated more.
Yes, and hopefully we could invite your favorite Twitch streamers onto the 3rd season of the UGG.
Yeah. So I'm actually, when I was scrolling through the Twitch comments earlier, there were a lot of players interested in joining.
Yeah.
The ones active in Twitch. You know, this tournament is actually open for all. We never disregard, no matter what MMR you are, no matter what nationality you are. This United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament is really open for all. Coming from the word United Gamers Guild, their vision is really to unite all kinds of gamers in the world, no matter if you're playing, no matter MOBA or like NFTs, whatever you're playing, as long as you enjoy gaming with the whole world.
Yes, everyone is welcome here at the United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament. And speaking of the tournament, we would like to thank our co-presenter, TM, the nation's leader in affordable telecommunications. Sa mahang pinaizi moments, TM is the key.
And of course, we'd like to extend our greatest gratitude to our major sponsors, Board Punks of Society and BitKeep. Board Punks of Society, who just gave their NFT, this 218 to Ruev. Yeah, this is gonna be owned by Ruev. It actually looks like him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Wearing the hat
like,
also.
It's like him in digital form. So it's like it was prophesized.
Yeah, thank you so much, Board Punks of Society, and also to BitKeep again. Their giveaway is still ongoing. They have a 1,500 USDT giveaway. All you have to do is to download BitKeep and comment your BitKeep wallet onto that raffle post, and you might have a chance to win 50 USDT from that giveaway pool. So don't miss it out, guys. Download BitKeep now.
Yeah, and of course, there's more, because this is the last day of our event and our promotional event. So our BitKeep, I hope you were one of those lucky winners for the BitKeep, but you can still have a chance on getting your hands on this sweatshirt and the scholarship giveaway. All you need to do is go to the official website of United Gamers, that is unitedgamers.gg, and you will be able to see the full mechanics in there. Do not miss this chance, because this sweatshirt is really one of a kind, and it's literally limited. They didn't really produce a lot.
Yes, Ruev isn't the only winner here. You might get your chance also, so don't forget to enter all of these giveaways, guys. Again, thank you so much to the UGG for making this tournament possible. It was a very, very fun and solid experience. I feel that I was gifted with some of the best gameplays from Axie.
Yes, that is true. And of course, we'd like to shout out our viewers. Stuart, if you're still there. Sono Gong. I don't have access to the comment section, but I hope you guys enjoyed our show. It's been a run, an 8-day event here in the United Gamers Guild Axie Pro Tournament Season 2. And if you're hoping to have a Season 3, just go to the official website of United Gamers. That is unitedgamers.gg. And check out the Twitter handle at UGG Network. So, we are actually saying goodbye now. It's been a run. I'm Patty JP, and together with me is
VMG. We will miss you guys.
Yes. See you on Season 3.
Thank you so much.
Big faces.
Rocket Ascenso! Bebenta ang lechong gawa ko! Haya! Unlock! TM is the key!
Bagong TM i-deserve 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta Rocket! Haya! TM is the key!
Bagong TM i-deserve 50 Fun Racket. May 5 gig pang internet at pang-asenso with only all-net text pa. Sa pinasulit offers ng TM, ang Racket Life pina-easy.
Basta Rocket, haya! TM is the key!